Trey, how's practice been going so far this spring? About a little bit past the midway point of spring practice.
Yeah, man, it's been going well. You're transitioning into a new offense, so you got to figure out different terminology and stuff like that. But I think it's been going well overall, and I think everybody's been doing a good job so far with all that's been thrown on us. So yeah.
You talk about learning the new terminology. What about also just the new schemes that you're in, and kind of a spread option type of offense? How difficult is that? How different is it from what you had at Southern Miss?
It's definitely different. There's some different things with the triple option aspect of it, but it's still a spread offense. You're still gonna throw the ball and stuff. I think people kind of get it confused at times, but no, it's different. But I don't. Everybody is getting used to it up to this point.
So your decision to kind of go into the portal, what were some of the key factors there, and what were you looking for in a new home?
Yeah, I spent the last 3 years at Southern Miss. I enjoyed it. I met a lot of great people there, and I formed some relationships that I have for the rest of my life. I just thought it was a point where I needed to move on. I felt like I'd done everything I could at Southern Miss, and then I was just trying to find a fit for me in my situation. I wanted to finish my doctorate, and I wanted to be given an opportunity to play. So.
You mentioned your doctorate. That's very impressive, obviously. So I guess you got an undergrad, a master's. What is that in?
Yeah, so I got my undergrad in physical education at West Virginia. So I did that in 2.5 years, and then I finished my master's at Southern in a year, and then I started working on my doctorate at Southern as well. So.
Okay. So what's your doctorate in?
It'll be in higher education.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you hope to do once football's done?
I think I'm going to get into coaching, but after a while, maybe become an athletic director. Maybe I'll use that in that way. So, yeah, we'll see.
What's the room been like at quarterback? Obviously, there's competition there, 3-4 guys kind of battling out. What's kind of the dynamics been as you kind of been the new guy coming into that room this year?
Yeah, I think it's a great room. I've formed great relationships with everybody. Some talented guys, so it's been good overall. I have no complaints. Everybody's just welcomed me in, so it's been a good transition for me.
And did you get a chance? I guess Southern Miss was new in the Sun Belt last year, but did you guys ever play Coastal or anything? And did you know that coaching staff, Coach Chadwell and them, prior to the communications once you were in the portal?
We played Coastal this past year. I played Coastal. It was one of those came down to the wire games. We ended up losing at the very end, but it was a good fought-out game. And Coach Chadwell recruited me early on in high school. He came down to my school, and just reconnected with him. I guess this last stop. So yeah.
You also had that crazy 4 OT game against Liberty last year. I don't recall if you played. I know you had some injuries. If you played last year in that game or not, but what do you recall that game? And I'm sure you probably never envisioned you'd end up being on the other side the next year.
Yeah, everything comes full circle. I played a tad bit in that game, not very much, but it was very back and forth. A lot of things happened. A lot of things went on. When I was at Southern, I hate we didn't win, but everything happens for a reason. So.